So this is project 3 mail of CS50 web, and I'm going to be walking you through the functionalities as well as all the specifications of this project. So first, for sending mail, I'm on the Foo account, and if I go to compose, I could send an email to, for example, bar@example.com. I could create a subject, which is like hi, hello, let's say, and the body could be hey there, how are you doing, for example. And once we press send, we are going to be redirected to the user sent mailbox, which is right here. And as you can tell, I sent previous emails, but the email that I just sent can be found right here. So when the user visits their inbox, sent mailbox, or archive, load the appropriate mailbox. So when a mailbox is visited, the application should first query the API for the latest emails in that mailbox. So first, if we go to inbox, these are all the mails here. If we go to sent, as you can see, all the mails are here, and I archived an email already, so there's one email here as well. So this is already done for you. In each mailbox, there's basically a unique header, which is already done for me. And each email should then be rendered in its own box. So to portray this, let's go to sent, where there's a lot of emails. So as you can see, each email is in its own box, and I use div for this as well. And in each email, it displays who the email is from, it displays the subject, and it also has a timestamp as well. So if the email is unread, it should appear with a white background, and if the email has been read, it should appear with a gray background. So all these are great because all these are sent from me. But if I go back from inbox, this is going to be read. But if I sign into a bar@example.com and I go to my inbox, as you can see, a lot of emails are not read. So let's click on this email, and let's go back to inbox, and as you can see, it turns gray as it is read. Okay, so on to view email. So when a user clicks on the email, the user should be taken to a view where they see the content of that email. So let's click on this email. So it shows the sender, shows the recipient, shows the subject, shows the timestamp, and it shows the body right here. Okay, yep, I did this in code. And see the hints in the hint section. Okay, I did that in code as well. Once the email has been clicked on, you should mark the email as read, right? So I did that before. So if I click on unread email like this one on the second one, and I go back to inbox, it marks as read as well. So archive and unarchive allow users to archive and unarchive emails as they have received. So when viewing an inbox email, the user should be presenting with a button that lets them archive the email. So let's go to this email. As you can see, there's archive right here. And this only appears because we're in the inbox. So we archive that, but if we go to send, we can't archive this because it does not apply to the emails in the sent mailbox. It only applies to the inbox. So now after I archive that, as you can see the email right here. And if I archive a second one, just to be sure, as you can see, we have two here as well. And once the email has been archived or unarchived, load the user's inbox. So we could do one more. Let's say this random one, archive, it still loads the inbox. So reply, allow the users to reply to an email. So when viewing an email, let's do this one. And there's a button for a reply. So when the user clicks on it, they should be taken to the email composition form, which is right here. However, what's different is that a lot of them are pre-filled. So the 2 is pre-filled. So pre-fill with recipient fields set to whoever sent the original email, which is right here. I pre-filled the subject line with re, and then basically the subject, which is hello. And I also pre-filled the body. If I just make it bigger, I pre-filled the body with the original body of the email. So I did on date, this email wrote this. That is basically the format I did it. And I could just make a reply right now. I could just say, I am doing great, thanks. And if I click send, as you can see, I sent it, right? And if I log out and I go back to Foo, as you can see, it shows up here as well.